Hey YouTube, I just wanted to talk about the dangers of a PICC line. I had a PICC line when I was pregnant with my son about 11 years ago. I was about 2 months pregnant and I was sick all the time. I had hyperemesis. I couldn't quit throwing up. So I went to the hospital. They put a PICC line in my arm, sent me home, and I had home health coming out like every couple of days. I only had the PICC line in for 3 or 4 days when a little bit of pus started coming out of it. They finally decided to pull the PICC line about 3 days later, so I had it in a total for about a week. That night I was in so much pain. My mom took me to the ER. It was in really bad shape. They ended up admitting me and they marked the spot on my arm that was red. The whole night I was in excruciating pain. They couldn't give me enough painkillers to take care of the pain that I was under. The next morning I woke up and the redness was running all the way up my arm, all the way to almost under my arm. There were people running in and out of my room, and they did an ultrasound on my arm and saw that I had a deep vein clot and 2 other clots. They weren't sure if they were in the deep veins or not, but I also had MRSA staph. They wanted to rush me off to emergency surgery to remove my basilic vein. I refused at first because I was pregnant and I was afraid the anesthetic would kill my son. But my mother talked me into it because really if I didn't have it done, the clot was headed for my heart and it would have killed us both. So anyways, just give me a second here and I'm going to show you what this scar looks like 11 years later. Just let me. There you go. As you can see, it started right there where you would put in a normal IV. And when they first cut it open, it was 9 inches long, about 1.5 inches wide, and 2 inches deep. And they had to leave this open to heal. They said I'd be able to get plastic surgery to have it done, but I've been to a plastic surgeon and no plastic surgeon will touch it because of where it's at. Anyways, because of the PICC line, I almost lost my life and so did my son. I believe it was due to negligence on the part of the woman who put the PICC line in my arm. She started putting it in, had it sticking out of my arm, and had to leave the room because she had forgotten a part and had to go back and get it. That's what I believe it was, because it was completely covered the entire time with clear tape. There was no way any bacteria infection could get to it. But anyways, that's my story. Just thought you might be interested. Comment, subscribe. Peace.